Hey, what's happening, everybody? I don't know what was going on. All my content disappeared, and I couldn't even find my live to get in. So I'm sorry I'm a couple minutes late. Technical difficulties. Who do we got in here tonight? Howie Mook. Kevin L's here. Hey, Rick made it. What's going on? Robbie Altry. Robbie, I didn't get a chance to go to the bank this week, but I'll make it early this coming week. I promise. I don't want to screw up your thing. Let's see. I'm not. Well, it says I've been live for 42 seconds. Kim's Possum said hi. Hey, Josh is here. What's going on, Josh? We must be our connection tonight. I don't know. All right, who else? All right. Hey, Spray Bomb made it. What's going on? Spray Bomb Chronicles. Yo, Sam. That's a beautiful new bike you got, man. That looks like a long distance long hauler, man. You go for a nice long ride on that thing. Tell you what, beautiful bike. Lonnie, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. She has to go let the dogs in real quick. We were going to let them come out here with us and lay underneath the car, but the older guy, he's just not interested. So, yo, Jesus made it. Paul White, what's happening? Yo, Tony, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. David, what's going on? From West Texas. All right, man. So we got a little bit of mail came today. We got one from Frank up there in Canada. I don't know, is Frank here? Frank's Garage. We'll give him a chance to come in, see if he comes in. Feels like stickers. I don't. Wild guess. I also waited to open this. It actually came today, and I was going to rip it open, and I'm like, let's wait, because Kevin L. and Robbie bought me this. Or, excuse me, Kevin L., his wife Kim, Robbie, and his wife Ann bought me this. So we'll hope. Well, let's open it up, because I want to check them out. They're for the, you guys know, when I bought them on eBay last week for the headliner. They grab the headliner by the door, kind of like pull it, have little teeth on them. Check it out. I got them from Mutton Hollow. I guess I should have probably called Jay. I could have probably got them from Jay. He might have had a used set. I don't know. But they sent me a sticker and a keychain. Anybody want a keychain? Maybe we could add that to the giveaway. Hey, piece of paper. See? They must know me. They wrote my name on the box and everything. I've got a few items from them. All right. Let's see here. They really take care of whenever they wrap stuff up. I'm going to have to get some sheet metal screws. I was hoping they came with it. Now, I did get a sheet metal screw set from Jay, but I think that's for all the trim and stuff. I don't think it includes this. But these are cool. Separate them so we can look at them. But you guys get the idea. They got little teeth on the back, so when we tuck the headliner up behind it, the headliner will grab. Ooh, they're sharp. The headliner will grab them, help pull things tight. It's really cool. I'm going to rewatch all those videos this week so that I feel comfortable when I go to do it. I'm going to bring the heat gun home this week. I'm just about done. This weekend should be the last big weekend.
Hi, everyone.
This should be the last big weekend on the house. And then I got a week off from the house, so we'll get at least 1 or 2 videos up and next week. And then the week after, I took a week's vacation to get that house knocked out around the corner. Now, hopefully he didn't trash it too bad, and I should just be in and out of there within a week, I'm thinking. And then we get it up for sale, and then we sit back and we wait and see if our hard work paid off. I forgot the paddle because I'm half brain dead, so I'm going to borrow this, take a drink. for our giveaway later. Have a sip. I'm out of beer this week, so I'm having iced tea. It's probably for the best because I'm going to be really busy tomorrow. At work today, I twisted my ankle up a little bit, but it seems like it's all right now. But at 52, when you just twist something like that, you guys all know it's twice as bad for twice as long, but I got to keep moving. Oh, yeah, iced tea is where it's at, Robbie. Yo, Shopcat stopped by. What's going on, man? Let's see here. Let's see who else stopped in. Torp made it. What's going on, Torp? Stop. Mike Mays is here. Cool. Shaky's here. What's going on, Shaky? All right.
Tony G.
I said hello to those folks. Mark. She was busy. Mark's Garage, Hedgesville, West Virginia. What's happening, man? Floyd's here. What's going on, Floyd? Dopey's Garage is here. Josh, I think I said hello, but in case I missed it, hello.
There's Al and Jesus.
Yep, Jesus. I said hello to Jesus. Let me see who else we got. Oh, Al, and then Al, I got your email today, and that's cool, man. I'm glad you got that. That's awesome.
Did you get Jesus' email?
Yeah, Jesus. I seen a email from you as well that you said you got the stuff.
Greg Gibbs.
Greg Gibbs is here. What's going on? Your email was like 2 weeks ago, right, Jesus? I thought we talked about.
There's Don.
Yo, Don's Hot Rod Garage. Everybody needs to go over and check it out. I like the way you braced that in, Don. A lot of people don't do enough. You did plenty. That's awesome. You don't even have to tack the doors.
No, you didn't win the tack.
No, I missed the tack. It was actually my fault because Bob or Shaky texted me. He's like, "Did you get it?" And I was like, "Nope." And you know what happened was I forgot when it was going to go off. I was in the shower when it went off. I come upstairs and Kim's like, "Your phone was going crazy." So I look and it was the tack. It said, "Hurry up, you've been outbid." And I went to bid and there was already a message that the auction's over and you didn't get it by $10. But I guarantee they probably went higher. I had my maximum on that anyway. I put it in for $750. That was not nearly as nice as the one that was brand new. It was nice, and it was far nicer than mine, but $750 was my limit on it. I'm crazy, but I'm not stupid. Wow.
Hey, congrats, Shop Cat. Shop Cat broke 500.
Hey, good for you, buddy. Let's see here. It sure is, Don. I don't think you got to worry. I saw, oh gosh, it was about 3 months ago. I'm on like all those Try-5 sites on Facebook, and somebody was beside themselves. Somebody ruined their convertible. The doors wouldn't even close after they had cut the floor out. But I was thinking I'd like to find out what they did with that because I think I could fix it. I was thinking, well, what would happen if it did fold in? I called it fold back, and I mean in, towards the seats. And I would think that those load things. I got them over there for I showed you guys when I was telling you how I held the back of my car up. You put them in the back of semi trucks. They're like the old. You could even use bumper jacks. They're like they got the bumper jack technology, the little clicker on them. I was thinking to myself, you weld them in as part of the bracing. And just start clicking until things start going back if you cut the floor out. But the one I saw on Facebook, it was wrecked, man. Somebody really, really made a big mistake on it. Not you, dude. You got that thing. You got that thing shored up. It's coming out awesome.
It's pretty fun. Monkey on a stick.
Monkey on a stick. That's funny, Rick. If you got it, God bless you. There'll be another. There's one on there right now. It's not that nice. I mean, it's nicer than mine in the respect that it has no epoxy on the back, but it's tarnished, and they want $600 for it. They're out of their mind. That's funny. So anyway, a couple months ago, one sent me a whole bunch of stuff, and he sent me a balloon inside with all the other things. And he asked me out of the blue the other day, "Did you blow it up? There's a fortune inside." So I'm gonna blow it up and see what's inside. Because no, I never seen it, but I feel something in there. Now, do I have to pop the balloon, or should I be able to just blow it up and then get it out of there? What's the deal with it, one? See, I can see the little piece of paper in there, I think, right? Yeah, there's a little piece of paper in there. We're going to make fart noises with the balloon. Kim said that's very annoying. I don't know how to get... Do I have to pop the balloon to get it out, one? I think it's coming. It's right there. Okay. It's
pop.
Oh, you have to pop it? I don't know. I got it out. And I get to keep my balloon. All right, let's see what our fortune is. There's lucky numbers on there. All right. It says, that special someone loves to see the light in your eyes. Wings. And we got lucky numbers. We'll play those numbers. This weekend. We'll see if we win them on the lottery. Thanks, one. I never knew that was in there. That's pretty cool, man.
I wonder if one's a special someone.
Do you want to pop it with your field hockey stick?
Yeah, I think one's a special someone.
That's great, man. All right. It looks like a joint. I kind of wish it was. My ankle's throbbing, man. Oh, man.
It's not that kind of thing.
Monkey on a stick is a different tool BW using the load dock. It is hot, man. It's hot. It's hot everywhere, but it was really hot here today. Robbie, I don't think I could that new stuff nowadays. I think I talked about that once before. No way, man. It's like, I don't know. That stuff just seems like it's too strong nowadays. Wing Foods.
It's in French, too.
Yeah, there's a French on the back. It's written in French in the back. Wings Food. Me either, Robbie. I'll watch.
Is Frank in here?
I don't know. I asked once before. If Frank shows up, let me know. I got a mail from Frank, but I like to open stuff up when everybody's here. It just went on the floor. Hang on a second. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, Tony, it was what was that today, wasn't it? Harry made it. Very cool. I got your email, Harry. I have not had a moment to respond. I should, but I did read it and I looked at the pictures. Those splash aprons look fantastic, man. Quality repair. Well, I guess I dropped the ball on that. So why don't we just bring that right back around? If you have a car and you want to share it with everybody, send me an email of your car. I'll put together a slideshow and we'll have another little car show. We had one last year. Was it last year or the year before? We had one. It was pretty good, man. It did really well. Kim actually found 2 songs that don't have rights to them, but YouTube took it. They didn't take the songs away, but they took all the proceeds from the video. So I removed the songs because that doesn't seem fair to me. It was All Right, and what was the other one? The Rockin' Robin. Yeah, Rockin' Robin or something, and they didn't have something was wrong with the rights for them, but they took all the YouTube said that they took it all for whatever reason. I don't know, some kind of loophole or something. So I don't want any parts of trouble, and I don't want to be one of those people. So I just put regular songs on there. It fell off the map after that, but man, it skyrocketed for a day. Yo, John S. You ain't kidding, buddy. Uh-oh, we got spammers. Whoever has the wrench, get rid of them spammers. I count on you guys to take care of that. I guess we're getting popular. We got spammers now. What do you think, One? Do you think old school came over here to mess with me? I'll bet you it's old school. Yo, Big Job Ford made it. Randy Ryan's here. What's happening, buddy? We don't worry about that, Rob. Robbie, I never cared who liked or disliked me, man. It's none of my business. That's the way I look at it. I got my opinions too. We got here. I'm chewing on ice. That's rude, and I apologize. But it's an old habit, and it's hard to kill. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Yeah, Shaky, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Appreciate it. We got 39 of you in here. It'd be cool if there was 39 thumbs. That would be awesome. Am I? Well, maybe. Hopefully, if that's true, maybe it'll generate some views. I'm hoping. I got two things on my ball this week on the car. Number one, I got to get that pedal lined out somehow. And I want to get this headliner in, but I got to run them wires up first. And then, but I guess before I do any of that, I probably should see what Phil's schedule is going to be, because I'd like to get back on and finish up this wire. I got to get a couple more things for that though. I have to get the plug for the alternator. I think that's the only thing I didn't get that I was supposed to get. I got the relay for the fan. There was something else he told me to get. I think I bought. It's over there somewhere. My buddy Kevin's going to be coming over in the next couple weeks too to fix the snafu I did on the brake lines. The real nice brake line job he did that I cut with the grinder. He said, let him know. He said next couple weeks he can come over here. We'll get that lined out. He's got that nice kit. If I start doing this full time, I'll buy a kit, or not full time, but more. I'll get a kit like he got. But until then, I enjoy his company, and it's fun when he comes over. So, well, Randy, probably I could drive it. My goal was just to get it moving this year. So I can pull it in and out of the shop. I want to get all the glass so that I can seal the cabin up. But yeah, we could probably take it for a cruise if we wanted to. It wouldn't take much to just throw it together. I mean, I still have to get the fuel line, but other than that, no big deal. I think I'm still on the fence back and forth. I have that electric fuel pump right over there under that table, not that table, the other one over there, under the Sanford and Son sign. I have an electric fuel pump, but I'm thinking more and more that I just want to put the mechanical on there. It'd be a lot simpler. I think that's what I may end up doing. It isn't like we got 1,000 horsepower car. We're at 500, and a nice mechanical pump would probably work just fine for that.
Robbie's ready to put his headliner in.
Now, see, Robbie, that's good for me to know. I thought you're supposed to do the headliner and then the windlace goes on after the headliner. You're saying that you put the windlace on first? I'm going to have to go back and rewatch some videos. My mind's like mush right now from all the stuff. Oh, okay. All right. When lace first. I have to get the I got the rubber in there. Um, I gotta cut it down. It's too wide. It's and I read an article online that said, yeah, they don't know why it comes too wide. You got to trim it down to put it in so you can nail your windlace in.
Christina made it.
Christina's here. What's going on? I'm glad you didn't have to work tonight. I actually got the stuff that's made for it, Robbie. That's what I was just saying. Jay got it for me, and but it's too wide. You got to trim it down to get it in there.
Henry's not here.
Yeah, wondering where Henry's at.
I know. You can hear him.
Maybe he had company this weekend. Yeah, you had told me that, but I'd already bought the stuff. I already bought it. Jay must be having trouble with them the mat people because I was going to buy a full mat for inside the car. I'm actually not worried about it at this point. I didn't know that the Raptor would look that nice. I'm okay with just tossing my seats in there on that stuff, man, because it just looks great. It does. It looks awesome. I'm beside myself on how nice it actually looks. I still have one can left, but I was going to use that for the trunk of the Nova. But I'm thinking I might get another box and use that last bottle, and I might make panels for the side. And instead of wrapping it in leather, just sticking it on the side and wrap the line in it because it just I can't get over how nice it is. Be truthful with you guys. I was like when the last time Phil was over, I had to run the wires into the trunk, and you have to put a hole into that nice firewall I just did, and then drill into that Raptor liner. I was like, whoa. But I put a real nice grommet on there. It's nice and tight. But I still, after all the wiring's run and everything where it needs to be, I'm going to put a little bit of that 3M. What the heck's the name of it? Seam seal. I'm going to put a little bit of that around it too to seal it back up. But yeah, I had to make a perforation to get the wire back there, and I'm certainly not going to run it outside the car. Oh, I apologize, everybody. I forgot the paddle, so we got a drink via the sticker. Or if you see Josh, and I haven't seen Andy today. Andy must be working again. Andy works like crazy, man. That guy works his tail off. Turlo. So I haven't seen him. So he's not in here. But if you see Josh, or even if Country Boy, there's Country Boy right there. If you see those guys, that means you have to take a sip. It's the rules. How you been, Jason?
One said that he's the one who told you to put the
Oh, did he? I believe him. Dude, okay. But I think, I made those wooden panels, and if I trim them up a little bit, maybe I could spray the Raptor liner on them, and it would look just fine. Or just get some thin sheet metal, I guess. We'll see. Yeah, he is trying to get. I mean, that's a Herculean task. They're going to have to probably use something else for that, And Andy's a busy guy. I mean, dude, you guys don't even understand. That guy's always working. He's as bad as I am, I guess. I had a bad stretch this last 6 weeks, but we're just about done. Hard work's going to pay off, I think. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, Howie.
Might have some new stuff.
Oh, we're working on getting some new stuff. They're a little pricey, but I'm going to pull the trigger on them, I think. I ain't going to say what it is, but one, you'll like it. Oh, that's cool. Outstanding, Jason. All right, I don't know if you guys saw this week, Dan bought a Ford. he bought a Ford for the donor car for that Opal, that Buick Opal he's working on. But I couldn't get past the fact it was a Ford. But he said he was looking for that motor. So in fairness, he was looking for that motor. But that was my comment in the video. You bought a Ford. Times are changing. I tell you, Josh, you don't. Even, I'm running on empty. I've been like, I get up 4:30 every morning. I'm at work by 5:30, and right after work, I was going straight to that house, and I wasn't getting home till 7:30, 8 o'clock every night. It gets you, man. But like I said, it's almost done, and I'm just about done with all that, at least for now. I told her, I said, I hate that stuff. I don't want to do it anymore. But I was actually enjoying the gingerbread this week. You know, all the trim stuff. That's fun. But all that drywall, wiring, and all that, rough framing and stuff. I hate all that stuff. But the gingerbread, I don't mind. I really don't. I don't mind. Even the laminate flooring, I don't mind. It's kind of monotonous. And it was kind of fun because my son was jumping in there at the end. And he laid the last bit of floor down, and I couldn't get up and down off the floor anymore. He jumped right down there, and he was doing it. So there you go. That's all right. How you doing, Brian? Glad to see you, man. Thanks for making it. Yeah, we're gonna get. Why don't we get a couple of them cool ones so we could be like Joe Rogan and them? We could have one of those, the one that's the big one that comes down here. No. have our own podcast, with the big microphone. Emily Baker. We're up against, she's a heavy hitter. She was the one that was following that Johnny Depp trial. So Kim got me watching it. So now she's on my list. We're up against her tonight. And she's got a couple million subscribers. But it's a different genre. So I don't think we have too much to worry. Yeah, it was, wasn't it, Sam? It was a little weird. Yeah. That's cool. At least you get to spend some time with him, Brian. You know about her too, one? She got like purple hair. She's some kind of lawyer lady, and she was like the inside track on the Johnny Depp situation. Gerald Richards, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it, man. How you doing?
You need a big prompter.
I do. I lean in too far. I do. And I got a bad habit with my glasses like this. But even with the glasses on, there's a glare. So it's kind of like, I just kind of like doing it like this. But I have the TV up there. We tried it. Kim didn't like it. I have to get a bigger one and do it in the basement. And we do have to get a more comfortable chair. Yeah, absolutely. That's the one fun thing. It's fun doing it out here because I don't get to be out here all week. I like looking at my car and kind of like my stuff. But, we almost did it in the basement. And if it's this hot next week, we're probably going to do it in the basement. See that? Kim's looking out for you guys. That's awesome, Bri. Yeah, that was down at that house. That was in my father-in-law's old shop. He got it from his cousin. It was in a deli. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I put a set of light bulbs in it. It fired right up. We bought letters for that, right, honey? We got one set of letters for it. We bought one set of letters for it. They're a little tight, but Kim can get them in there. We've had Andy's doghouse in there for almost over a year. We'll put somebody else's name in there, maybe. Let somebody else have a turn. I don't know if you guys can see the lettering on there. It's kind of like a glare for me on the feedback. Kim said it's glary right now. But it's an old school sign. The clock works too. I mean, every time I shut the back light off behind the door, it goes off, and I have to reset the clock. But it does work, and it keeps time. That's cool. This is a Pepsi house. We like Pepsi here. Yeah, maybe, Tony. Why not? Yeah, I'll take a Pepsi metal sign. You want to send me one? That'd be cool. Uh-oh. Kim said it's 9 o'clock. All right, I'm going to give away the stickers.
Hopefully we'll have the new stuff next week.
And I'm going to throw in a Dan Chunk keychain. Some lucky person's going to win this Dan Chunk keychain from Mutton Hollow. Stickers and a keychain. Let me put together a number. No guessing yet. No guessing until I say the word. Let me see here. Let me get it up. There it is. It's kind of slow today. Oh, look at this.
Yep.
All right, guys. I need a number between 1 and 30. Between 1 and 30. Go. Yep, Shaky Bob. Shaky got it. I thought 1 might win, but no, it was the number 1.
One just guesses vegetables.
He just guesses vegetables. The number 1, Shaky Bob. Way to go, Shaky. You got a Dan Chunk keychain and a pair of stickers coming your way, my friend.
Don came in just
A little late. All right. Very good. Oh, that's right. Kim is has a subscription to Craft Channel, and they had a big giveaway because the lady, she hit 5,000? 14,000. The lady hit 14,000 subscribers and gave away a craft starter kit, and Kim was the big winner. She only included people that commented on her video, and Kim was number 7. Number 7, and she won a craft starter kit. So there you go. It's always fun winning something on YouTube. It is. It's fun to win something. It doesn't matter what it is. Uh-oh. My thing fell. You know what? I better not put them there, because if this one fell, it could have pulled the plug out. Set them on the trunk or something. Yeah, that's good. That's a good spot for them. They were like laying here, and one of them fell. I could have took the cord with it. They got those sharp things on the back. I guess you got the same ones as me, right, Robbie? I mean, whether it's a sedan or a station wagon, it's still the same thing around the door where you tuck that. You got them little fingers that grabs the headliner and pulls it up in there, right? I ain't got that kind of bread, Greg. I barely got enough bread to build this thing. Maybe if we had 1 million subscribers, like what's his name, Derek over there at the Vice Grip, maybe we could do something. But until then, too expensive. I would tell you what I got in this car, but my wife's sitting right there, so I ain't even telling you.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh boy. Yes. Yes. I get all, the one thing I'm bad at is answering emails. Kim usually answers them for me, or she tries to, because I'm terrible at it. I read them like I read Harry's yesterday at work. I read. Where you my phone?
Sticker.
Oh, there you go. You want to hold on to that. I always forget. But I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I am. If I'm sitting right there, I'll answer them or I'll answer the phone or whatever. But if I ain't, I ain't. Like I read Robbie's. I read Harry L. In North Carolina sent me a email yesterday. I read them all. Jesus. Well, Jesus was like a week ago. But I do. I read them all. I'm terrible. I'm terrible with correspondences. Without Kim, I wouldn't. I would be awful at it. I hope you guys got your mail. I think Kim sent a couple things out this week.
Oh, CBGG put all the stickers on the bus.
Oh man, that's awesome, dude. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man.
Hey,
I really do. Thanks a lot, Jason. Tell your wife to throw away that booger ball. I saw that post. That was hilarious, dude. Oh man. Chris, what's going on, man? She said it was fake. I got a kick out of that now. That was funny. Shoot me an email, Ron. Shoot me an email. We can probably make something happen there, buddy. Maybe I can get on one of them big Ford trucks. That's one Ford's. Like I'm a GM guy through and through, but I've had a couple Dodges. And there's if I'm to get an older truck, I got to be honest. I love the early '70s Rangers. I just love them. I love those trucks, and I probably want to get one of those. So I tease Dan about buying a Ford, and I laugh about it with you guys. But I'm telling you, if I get an old Ford, I'm gonna get an old Ford truck.
A Bronco.
Kim wants a Bronco. There's one down the street. I guess I'll stop and look at. But those things are so rotty. That's one thing. It's like I'm gonna do the Nova and put all the tin on it, but I want to do some mechanical stuff. I have more fun doing it. I want to, and there's plenty of mechanical stuff to do on the Nova. I'm going to do a brake conversion. I want to do stuff like that too,
Okay, the Nova's got to go. It doesn't have air conditioning.
We can put an AC unit on here, honey. I'll get you classic air. I can get you a classic air set for $100,000. Once the car's done, we'll look at it. And if it looks really nice, we'll throw air in it. Okay?
1 month ago, the year you were born.
The year I was born is 1970. April of 1970.
What year Bronco was that?
I want to say, it's one of those ones. It's like the 80s, like the 87, 84 to 87, somewhere in that range. I'm not even sure if it's an Eddie Bauer. I'll have to drive by and get another closer look at it. But, they all go bad around the wheel tubs and everything else. I mean, I love them. I mean, I do. I think they're awesome trucks. My neighbor, Jerry, God rest his soul, he bought one and his wife yelled at him and made him get rid of it. It was the cleanest one I ever seen. It only had like 30,000 miles on it. He got it from a dealership. Somebody traded it in, and it was clean as a whistle. It looked like it never come out of a garage. It was always hosed off underneath if they ever took it anywhere. It was beautiful. I should have bought it off of him before he took it back or traded it in, or he did something. But at the time, my son was still growing, so there was no extra money for that nonsense back then. Look at Don. He knows. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right, Sam. I'm not. You guys know how the jokes go back and forth with that stuff, Sam. It's whether it's a Chevy, whether it's a Ford. But I love the early '70s trucks from Ford. They nailed it. They're gorgeous. 69 is that's the one. I entered. I never enter those contests. You guys know the ones that you see. The Omium, is that the name of it, hon? OZ something, Ozan or whatever. When they have those charitable drives, I never enter those things. And they had Rob Lowe had a 69 truck, Ford truck.
That was Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon. I'm sorry, Kevin Bacon had a 69 truck, and I entered like $30 or something. No chance. It's still probably no chance, but it was the idea of a chance. It was beautiful. That's cool. I'll have to have a peek at it, Ron. My buddy Guy got one of those. The thing with the Camaros, though, people just want crazy money for these things. Dan got lucky. He got a couple of nice ones. Well, they need a lot. You got to be willing to do it. But crazy. He got a nice deal on them. But down here, man, it's crazy money for anything with the Camaro name on it. It's insane. It was Rick. See, Rick knows exactly what truck I'm talking about with the brown leather. Rick, oh my God, they said they had $150,000 in that truck, and I believe them. It had a Coyote engine in it. It was just, I threw my chance at him. I took a shot. I haven't seen anything else remotely close to me wanting to try to get.
Hey, BBK's here.
Yo, what's going on, Gorney? Thanks for stopping by, man. I don't know if you guys saw Sonny. I don't know how many of you guys watch Sonny up there, and he's in Washington, Rat Gas. And I'll tell you what, man, he's going to town on that station wagon, turning it into a gasser, man. He's going through that thing quick. That car's going to be up and going before you know it. So if you guys get a chance, go over and check him out. Where the heck's my phone at? I hate when I mispronounce other people's stuff. So let me go in here. Sonny's channel. Yeah, Rat Gas. I'm gonna find it though. I know, like he stops by once in a while. Let's see if I can get there. My list is getting longer and longer and longer. For you guys are all on my subscription list. it's there it is. It says Headhunter 2 now. He changed it. All right. I got to put that in there. I know it's rude, guys. I'm sorry. I try to.
You're rude.
I am rude, but I do try. Oh, mine were this morning. Allergy season. Ooh. Did you? We'll put it back up there for them. They want to have a sip. Let them have a sip.
Ready?
I can't. There we go. Yeah. There it is. His first car was that was the name of it. Wow. That's the link. Anybody that hasn't gone up and checked out Sonny's channel and see what I'm talking about. That he's building a station wagon gasser. He's going right through that thing, man, and he's doing a heck of a job. It's all custom front end. He's doing front end work, and he's making it removable. It's kind of cool the way he's doing it. It's kind of like how like the old Novas, because I think maybe that's where his mind is. Like the 60s Novas, like the Headhunter he had. That's how you bolt on the front kits. They have kits for that all different kinds subframe kits, and they have 4 plates and then the bar coming up. And he actually did that with his Tri-5 frame, and I mean, it's a crisp job. I mean, check it out. I implore you guys to check it out. Yeah, that big block he got, Gorney, is he got a heck of a deal on that. He picked that up from a widower, I think it was, if I'm thinking right. But yeah, you guys got to check Sonny's stuff out. It's good stuff, man. His videos are sweet, quick, and to the point, man. He doesn't fool around, but he's got some good stuff going on up there. All right. Hey, what's going on, Gordon Walker? How you doing, buddy? I see you, buddy. Sorry. I get the gabbing. I got to go back and check every once in a while, make sure I said hello to everybody. We're finally going to get some content up this week. I'm going to do at least one video. I'm hoping to do 2 because I'm off all week. But I'm going to have a day to just – but I was having trouble doing that today. I came home today and I thought, okay, let me take an hour nap. I couldn't. I tried. Kim was successful. I wasn't. I tried. My eyes popped open. I'm like, I still got to set up the live. I went over and looked at the computer. I'm like, shoot, I didn't do that yet. I grabbed my son. If you looked at the live thumbnail for today, that's me and my kid on the go-kart when he was a little kid. It was his Christmas present. And he sent it to me out of the blue today because he's packing up all his stuff to move down to the house we've been working on. And when he's packing, and he said he found it in his Mike Lieberthal lunchbox, and he thought to send it to me. So I put it on the thumbnail today.
The go-kart that I crashed.
Yeah, that go-kart, it was really cool. It was called a Yerf Dog, but it was dangerous. Those tires would grab so tight to the ground, they'd really grip. And if you had the wheel turned all the way, and if you turned the wheel all the way and you were going full blast, those tires would grab and it would flip right over. And I remember we used to have giant horseshoe parties here at the house. And I mean giants. I mean, everybody would throw $5 in a big bucket. We'd draw out of a different bucket for partners. You couldn't bring a ringer. And we would play horseshoes and have a big bracketed tournaments. And, that's back when my kid was little. So we'd buy, and all the kids would come over. We'd have big candy parties and video games down in the basement while the parents were up here getting their groove on. And, my buddy Joe, he sees the go-kart. He's like, I'm taking that for a ride. Whatever, dude, go ahead. Because About Back used to be a big field. He starts it up. He takes it for a ride. That happened. He turned the wheel. It flipped over. And, the oil gets on top of the piston, and all you see is black smoke. I go running out there. He goes, I flipped it over. I'm like, well, let's flip it back over. What was it? An hour later, Kim was on it. Was it a different time? Well, anyway, it was a different time. We're going back, so my brain doesn't work. Kim got on it and said, I'm going to go for a ride. Oh, yeah, Bob was here, Bob Lindquist. And Kim's like, I'm going to go for a ride. And was Bob with you, or were you by yourself in it?
I'm driving.
Oh, yeah, they were driving. They were making laps and seeing who could go the fastest. Well, it was Kim's turn, and she was, she's very competitive. And she was all the way at the back of the field, and she turned it with the full gas in. The tires bit into the ground, and it flipped over. Her arm was shaped like a horseshoe, and she wouldn't go to the doctors. I swear it was broken. She had a big dent in her arm.
It wasn't broken.
She had a dent in her arm for at least 2 years. That's not an exaggeration. It wasn't just a month and Brian's just exaggerating. She had a dent in her arm for like 2 years before it finally kind of went away because the bar from that thing. It wasn't long after that. My son stopped riding it. We just got rid of it. I sold it to a guy at work. He had younger kids. I sold it, but I gave all the money to my kid. It was his Christmas present. He was happy to have the money because he wasn't using it anymore. But it went somewhere and got used for a little bit. It was a fun little thing, but it was dangerous. She must be one. I'm telling you, dude. I never seen anything like it. It was a big dent in her arm. I swore it was broken. I thought it went in.
And then before the bump, though, it's still there.
You got a permanent. Yeah, I can see it right there. It's a dent in your arm. Look, it showed on there. Look, there it is. There's the dent in her arm, right in the middle. There's a big dent right there. That was from the roll bar on the go-kart. That's 20 years ago. That's at least 20 years ago, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think that one was one of our. It might have been a horseshoe party, but I think it was the 4th of July party. We used to have big parties. We don't anymore. But we outgrow them, I guess. I don't know. But we used to have pretty big parties here at the house. Turlo, you made it. What's going on, buddy? Artelis is here. Very cool. I told everybody you were at work, man. I knew you worked them crazy hours, man. I appreciate you stopping by, brother. I appreciate it, Rob. Artelis, Mr. Swamp Thing. I see it. It's
there too.
She says hers is numb too. One.
I didn't break it though. We went to get X-rays the next day or 2 days.
I don't know what you refused to go then. I remember that.
Then, but we went and it wasn't broken. It was just stitches damage.
Yeah, that was a different. That wasn't the same one as the horseshoe parties. That was. I think that was definitely. Linquist was here. We had firecrackers. I was one of the jerks I complain about now. My buddy Bob would get a big bundle of firecrackers and come over. We had a big. I think we still had a horseshoe party, but
It kids and Sandy and Bob.
it was just the kids, Sandy and Bob. Okay,
I think
it was 4th of July. Oh man. My concert days are over too. I'm partially retired. I don't do any of that stuff anymore.
It was kind of bent like Gumby's arm.
It was what?
Howie said it was kind of bent like Gumby's arm.
It was a Gumby arm for sure. There was something going on there. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I was the only one worried about it. She wasn't worried about it, but that's when Kim used to have a few sips of booze too, and she probably had her groove on. That was, like I said, her salesman. Till this day, it's her salesman, and him and his family were over here, so they were
drunk go-kart driving.
Drunk go-kart driving. Me either, Spray Bomb. I think the last one was AC/DC with Bob, her salesman, and I got lost.
Don't tell Carlo I wrecked the go-kart. He may not be driving that.
Oh, the Dirtfish?
Yeah.
We got to get you a Dirtfish car. There's none around here, though. I looked. There's nothing even remotely close to us. Because that's easy. You just buy 6, 7. Huh?
Don't tell Carlo. You want me to drive one of his cars.
He'll let you drive one of his cars. He doesn't care. If there's one person that don't worry about the small stuff, it's Andy. That's hilarious. See, he don't care. No, Dirtfish. That's where Andy drives all them race cars and them dirt tracks. I looked. I don't think they have them, but I think they're in New Jersey. I think there's one in New Jersey because I looked last year because I was watching Andy do his and we thought how fun it would be because it costs next to nothing to go buy like a little Celica or a little Honda or something, just to beat the crap out of. It looks like fun. But they want you to volunteer for a couple races first. They want you to feel your way through it. They just don't want knuckleheads to show up and crash in the woods. See, there you go. Josh just got his wife a Subaru. I don't know about that. Maybe.
Hey, there's Phil.
Hey, Phil, what's going on? Pagoda and Reading and reading. Okay.
The pagoda in Reading.
What is that?
Never mind. I know.
I don't. I need to know. What are we talking about?
So when you go into Reading, there's a big Chinese pagoda that sits up on the top of the hill.
Oh, okay. Now I know. See, I'm slow. You already know this, Phil. True rockhead. Hey, listen, I'm taking a break from the house this week. If you're available at all, that's awesome. If not, completely understand. Just throwing it out there. I haven't had Tense touch my car in weeks. Junk car racing. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to look into it. Because that's something that sounds like fun. You need to look that up, hon. Blowing a dirt whistles. You get pink eye. I don't know where you come up with some of that stuff, brother. Hey, dude, you don't take me away from anything. You saved me a couple times just by letting me know when you're available, because I'll take a day off, you know. But like I said, this weekend I'm gonna go crazy finishing up, and then I'm taking a week away from all that stuff, and then I figure I'll be at that other house for 1 week, and then I'm done. Then I just throw it up for sale and see what happens. See if any fruit bears from the labor.
What happened to Turtle, the city family? Now it's hometown public nuisance number 1.
Oh no. Well, if you're playing all that hide and seek stuff, and you have a giant wooden tents that you're hiding cars, maybe that has something to do with it, Andy. I don't know. Oh, racing the Jeep Liberty. Okay. Yeah, it's getting ready to, Phil. I'm telling you, we already know. I've already decided I'm not going to be one of them. Yeah, I'll give you this plus this. People can come in making all the demands they want. I'm going to tell them no, and I'm going to tell the lady, because let's face it, what do real estate agents really do these days? I mean, I'm not dissing anybody if you do real estate, but it's like the way the houses are getting snapped up, they're just collecting commissions. If you want a commission, first of all, you're going to cut me a break, and second of all, don't even call me with the person wants this much off, whatever. Take it out of yours if you think you want to make that sale. I'm not taking it out of mine.
Good night, everybody.
Uh-oh, we're at 58. Oh, goodness, I didn't even know it was that late. I had a lot of fun talking to you guys tonight. This was my big break for the week. Like I said, I am going to make a video this week. We'll probably make one with Phil. We got so much done on the wiring, but I haven't videoed any of it. But we can go through and talk about it, as I feel like that's the best way, because I'm learning as I go. How am I going to explain it to you without knowing? So, once it's installed, I can explain it. Phil could probably explain it even better.
Bye, Christina. Bye, Robbie.
All right. I appreciate everybody.
Bye, Ronnie.
All right. Thanks, Phil. I appreciate it, man. David Soloway, Lonnie, Turlo, Gorney, Spray Bomb, Harry, thanks for coming by. Paul White, I know you're out there. Floyd. All right. Shaky, Josh, John S., Brian. I appreciate all you guys. If I see your name, I'm going to say it. Don, as always, man. Don's creeping up there. He's like one of my favorites now, man. All right, Paul. I had a blast talking to all you guys, man. I really appreciate it, Paul. Thank you very much. Chris, my man. Gordon Walker, have a good week.
I want to say something.
Kevin L.
If
Go ahead.
Green D and Dan don't have a thing next Saturday night, not this Saturday, next Saturday, we should do Sunday night. Although we've run into Chad, but because we're off on Monday.
Oh, we're off on Monday. Maybe. We'll see. We'll talk about it next Friday night. We'll figure out what we want to do. All right. Listen, thanks, everybody. I appreciate everybody stopping by. We'll try this again next week. I look forward to it already. Take care, everybody.